Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. 2 days ago, tragic news in the afternoon, Diego Maradona, 60 years old, passed away. A really tragic news where I was quite sad about it, I have to say. Maradona is not and was not a Juventus player, but that doesn't mean that we cannot give an appropriate tribute to the man that had an immense career as a player, as a football star. Probably he didn't win all the trophies that he deserved, but he changed the game forever. So today I want to do something special. I want to go through the papers of today to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus, but I also want to go to the pages of yesterday, especially the Italian ones that were able actually to produce pieces of arts to commemorate Maradona. So stay on the channel to have news about the beauty and the greatness of the papers of yesterday, and then to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. Before starting with the papers, I wanted to commemorate Maradona, saying rest in peace to one and probably the best player of the world. He was for me the definition of football. If you look in the dictionary and you look for the word football, next to it somewhere it should be written Maradona. I was lucky enough to see him playing, not live but on television. Luckily, I was too small to see his glory years in the 80s, but I was able to follow him on television in the 90s, especially World Cup 94. I have that beautiful image of him, and some years before, great player. For me, in these kinds of moments, colors are not important. That's why I'm not wearing a Juventus shirt today, because I wanted to represent sport and talking about a guy that changed the sport forever. He was able to win with Napoli, that never won the Scudetto before, going to the south, to a smaller team actually, to build there and to make them great, especially in the years where they won the Scudetto with the big rival Juventus. A team from the south actually that was able to win versus the north in Italy, that represented greatness, power, money, and then the south, the people, the mass, were able to win thanks to Maradona. He was able to do it with Napoli. He was able to do it with Argentina in the 90s. A lot of controversy about the man, but you cannot discuss his kindness. Is hard because he was a real great man. And then his sport, his talent. We see a lot of videos in the last 2 days where he was playing with the ball. He was doing amazing thing. An artist, the greatest ever, Maradona. So I want to go to the front pages now with Corriere dello Sport, that yesterday made a really beautiful page, putting actually his head full of passion with Diego vive. Diego is living. And then the pages of today for Corriere dello Sport, l'amico geniale, the genial friend, and they are showing a lot of picture of yesterday. People from Boca Juniors, people from Napoli, everyone was sad. They were reuniting themselves. Was it a really smart choice to do it? Absolutely not. Don't forget we are in a pandemic, but it shows actually the love that the city of Napoli had for that legend that represent them and will always represent them. Again, not a smart choice what they did of reuniting themselves. But let's put that aside. Yesterday, beautiful image also, because the players of Napoli had a game to play. All of them were wearing the 10 with Maradona written on it before the game. Then they changed with their numbers. Gazzetta dello Sport show an amazing picture with Maradona holding the World Cup in his hand. The World Cup that he won in Italy in the 90s. Ho visto Maradona. I saw Maradona. Beautiful. Why? Because I can relate to that. I saw Maradona myself. And Ho visto Maradona is also the song that they were actually singing in the Napoli stadium, in the San Paolo. Ho visto Maradona, pa para pari pa 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 pa. Beautiful song. I need to sing it today, guys. Gazzetta dello Sport today are speaking again about Maradona with 10 per sempre, 10 forever. And then we go to Tutto Sport, also them showing a beautiful Maradona lifting the World Cup, and then Adios with the number 10 instead of the I and the O. Beautiful front pages. These pages are collector, guys. And then today they are speaking about Stadio Maradona, Ciao Diego. 2 frames. The first picture, Stadio Maradona, because on Monday probably Napoli will do the request to name the San Paolo to Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. They are not able in Italy to do it while people are living. As soon as, unfortunately, tragically, he passed away, they will do the necessary things to have the name of Diego Armando Maradona to the stadium. I think it's a really beautiful act. And then Ciao Diego, you see really the mass to say goodbye, a last goodbye to a champion. Then I wanted to go a bit more in funny stories, a bit of the past of related with Juventus for sure. Il rimpianto di Agnelli, actually the fact that Agnelli, his biggest regret, not Agnelli of today, but his grandfather, l'avvocato, that actually was explaining that at the time he was really impressed by Maradona. He was in love with Maradona, and at a certain moment in October he was in holiday, Agnelli. He took the plane and he went to Napoli to see him actually playing, because he wanted that touch of fantasy. He tried a lot of time to call him and to say, come to Juve, come to Juve, come to Juve. He gave him a lot of money. Maradona said, look, I'm a boy of Napoli, I represent the city, I will never come to Juve. I have to say I respect that choice, beautiful choice. And then a funny story, Agnelli was also keen to trigger Platini, the number 10 of Juve, saying and challenging him a bit like, hey, you saw Maradona did this, Maradona did that, can you do the same? And one day Platini was training, Agnelli went to him, he said, Michel, you know, I heard that Platini from the midfield, he can touch the crossbar with the ball. Can you do the same? Platini was really not happy to hear that. He felt it really like a challenge. He asked to give him some balls. He took a ball, and obviously, because Platini is and was an amazing player, he touched the ball himself without speaking and saying nothing. He went away. Funny stories, and something more about Platini. He said that yes, he was. One day there were some negotiation to go to Napoli. He said, if I would have gone there, I would have taken the 20 because the 10 is from Maradona. Guys, now I want to rush through the news about Juventus, but before that, don't forget it's Black Friday and Turin's Finest is also doing Black Friday. So if you want to please yourself, we have up to 30% on a lot of shirts, Intermerda in 2 colors, then we have the No Pirlo, No Party, and we have the Giuventini t-shirt, the t-shirt of the channel. So go on Turin Finest, you can enjoy up to 30% for that special Black Friday promotion. And then really related Juve news in Champions, like Juve dice 33, in Champions Juventus is saying 33. Why? Because the access to the next round will bring us 33 million euros. So it's so important, not only in a sportive way, but also financially, to go through that group stage. 33 million, it's not nothing. Speaking about number 23, we had the words of Bernardeschi yesterday on Juventus TV, who was actually speaking about every season, all the sacrifices that you have to put to come back. A lot of passion, a lot of being humble and determination are really important, because you have to show it, but you also have to be an example for the other teammates. He was speaking with a lot of praisings for Pirlo, saying that Pirlo is a real people manager, speaking and explaining everything to the locker room and to the player, and this is really important in a team like Juventus. Then Bonucci should be ready to be on the bench versus Benevento. Great news, because we miss a lot of players there. He will probably not start, but being there is already a great news for Bonucci. Capitan Futuro, De Ligt è già leader, an article, a full page on De Ligt, sorry, that is already the Capitan Futuro, the future captain of Juventus. He is already a leader. Chiellini was saying he's probably only 21, but he has already a mind and a body and everything of a 30 years guy. He has that maturity that we don't often see in such a young player. Pirlo was praising him a lot. Captain Futuro, for me, yes, and he will probably be a captain from the moment Bonucci, especially Chiellini and Buffon will retire. We will see him. I really hope to do that. I will not go too much in the article, but we will speak about it, Capitan Futuro. For me, I hope to see it as soon as possible. And then we have Sarri and Khedira, news about their contract. Sarri is keen to go away in January. He's really tempted to go to the Premier League, especially Tottenham, but at the moment the team that really is on him is Everton. Let's see what will happen there. And then we have Sarri that was keen to go to Fiorentina, now that Fiorentina couldn't go through because he was earning too much money and they went for Prandelli. He's waiting, he doesn't want to go really fast, he's not really happy of the relationship with Juventus and how the relationship ended, so he will not do any gift to Juventus. He will stay until the end, until he has a big offer from a big team. And then the last one is Juventini nel cuore from Mandzukic. Mandzukic, the agent of Mandzukic, spoke about Mandzukic, the fact that he's not playing but he's training at the moment in Zagreb. He's actually at 100% of his shape, waiting for a big team. What doesn't make it easy is the moment we are all living in, but he's ready. And then a few words about the Juventus supporters, because Mandzukic will always have them in his heart. They represent, and we represented a lot for him. He will never forget us. But speaking about the relationship with Juve, Mandzukic until today, he never really spoke about it, and he will not do for a long time, because he was not really happy about how it ended, and he preferred not to speak about it out of respect. I appreciate that. I appreciate that choice. Guys, don't forget, Black Friday, turinfinance.com, minus 30%, up to minus 30% on a lot of t-shirts. If you didn't, and if you are new, subscribe to the channel, put a maximum of like. Thank you for being here until the end, until alla fine of the video. I know the mood was not as fast and as happy and positive as always, but we had to commemorate a legend like Maradona. Rest in peace, Diego Armando Maradona.